Hello and welcome back to Land of Illusion.
Indeed.
Next up, the Blacksmith's Castle, and the difficulty actually takes quite a sharp turn up because you've got racing segments.
We're being chased by some sort of fire elemental.
Well, it's this. As I said, this is the Blacksmith's Castle, so I suppose he needs fire to make stuff.
The Blacksmith. Now, I know for a fact that the Blacksmith is another Disney character.
Yes.
A classic character, and that character is Horace Horsecollar.
There you go. Yeah, that's true. As I was going to say, we'll see him eventually. And I have no idea how to get that chest. I believe it involves you throwing a chest at another chest, but...
That would make complete sense, but...
It's difficult, and I believe the reward is not worth it. I think it's a coin. It might be a life, it's still not worth it, because we will literally never run out of lives, and there will be some deaths in this Let's Play. I have recorded this all in advance, I know what happens. But yes, that's the race segment over. It's an interesting look. I don't think they ever repeat this particular gimmick, so it's a nice little touch.
Checkpoint again, and...
little mini dragons.
That is a very bizarre dragon.
Oh, chubby little bugger, isn't he? But, you know, he's all good. He's still an enemy, and you can actually butt bounce on.
Yeah, I was going to ask you on that.
I don't know if I actually show it off, though.
You just did.
Yeah.
Twice. Now we got a match. Oh, I like the matchstick. Leaping on top of his head and you igniting the match head with your arse. That's quite something. So Mickey has a striker on his backside then. Clearly.
Well, you don't know what his clothes are made out of. And hey, look, recognise that item?
Yes, it's a star, which means we're going to increase our power momentarily.
Now, one thing to note, this level, because as you already mentioned, it has one of the classic characters in, is not, you can't come back to this level later. So if you don't get the star now,
that's it. Yeah.
You can't get it again.
That is some lovely little animation. All the limbs being very solid.
So this is one of those old games that I just have very fond memories of.
Yeah, got some slow, and yet you stand in the fire and it doesn't ignite him. He's made of wood. He's designed to catch fire.
Shush! Only his head's meant to catch fire.
The rest of him is made of wood, though. Anyway,
shush.
Through the doors, slightly Templar-esque.
Welcome to boss time.
Oh look, it's the opposite of Pete's dragon.
Yeah, I actually had, when I was recording this originally, someone else comment on that. It's like, the thing is, I've never watched Pete's Dragon, but
I
you know,
hate you too.
But yeah, it's not that hard, little boss. The only thing is, you can screw yourself over by basically erasing all the blocks so that you can't hit him. You can't butt bounce on him because he's too high, basically.
And here's Horace.
Slightly shocked. But yes.
Horace is a really classic character from days of yore. The bad magic had me trapped in my own castle. Thanks for setting me free.
It's at this point that I forget that I actually, because the opening sequence goes automatically, I have to press a button to make it go.
Your path lies through tiny cavern up ahead. But in order to enter it, you have to shrink in size. Right. Very small. I got to save enough room for all. There's a shrinking potion in the castle ruins, and also some more cake, which if you eat it, will make you grow.
But yes, this is something that's actually important. If you don't pay attention to this, which I think I probably didn't when I was a little kid, you'll have no idea how to A, get to the castle ruins, and you'll just go into the next level being confused and wondering why you can't go on to the next level. But he does explain that now the water level in the lake will have gone up.
Exactly.
Why is this important? Well, we'll go find out. But he does give you a useful item. The magic flute. I don't think I will ever show it off in this LP though, because
it looks like one of those things you use as like a trick thing that you do with a couple of sticks.
Well, no, what the magic flute does is if you go to a level that you revisited, it will allow you to exit immediately when you press pause.
Huh.
But you'll lose any items, I think, that you gained while in the level. So it's kind of pointless if you were purposely going back to the level for something. But yes, as you notice, we're back in the lake, and the water level has risen substantially.
In fact, we've got a different type of fish, which we didn't know before.
Yes, and they're really annoying. They're like homing fish.
They're just fish that love you very much.
But yes, the importance for this, there is actually a second exit on this level.
Uh-huh.
But we're not going to go there yet.
Yeah, let's find out what else is around.
Well, there's only one other thing in the level that's changed. And of course, we've got to come back under here. Now, I kind of think that the currents stop at this point because I never noticed them on this second return.
It could be the fact that it's, whatever was causing it has disappeared and we got another star.
Yep, there is actually a star on every single level. However, there are a couple of levels where you need an item you'll get later on in the game in order to reach it. In this case, you need to return to it after the water level's risen, and this is probably the only situation where it's to do with a level changing. The other ones require a specific item we'll get later in the game. Nothing requires the magic flute. And yes, next stage is the castle ruins, but it's at this point I'm thinking, well, I haven't shown you why we can't get through the tiny cavern. So, as you can see, little bug under there. Mickey is definitely too tall to get under there. Now thankfully it doesn't leave you stuck here. If you walk out to the opposite side of the level, aka back where you came from, you can exit the level. So it doesn't damn you, thankfully.
You can always go back to Horace and have a
no,
chat
you
or
can
something.
you cannot go back to that level anymore.
Well, he's very unsociable, is Horace. No wonder he's never used anymore in Disney stuff.
No, he got his fame in Epic Mickey.
He came back, wasn't he like one of the characters from the past who...
Yes, but he actually plays a minor-ish role. He gives you missions. But anyway, thank you for tuning in. Next time, we'll go and get into the castle ruins and see another returning mechanic. Ciao for now.